most of the times we have seen that bills are originating from the National Assembly that want to take away from the powers that have been vested in county governments. And most of the times you will see like issues such as housing. Housing is a devolved function. The national government has no business getting itself involved in devolved functions. And the pushback you see from us in the House is a reflection of that belief in ODM that we have, first of all, to start by respecting the Constitution. If you have laws that come to then, ruin the fabric of the Constitution itself, it is our responsibility to stand up and say that this is something that we do not support. So we try our best. We fight unconstitutional laws on the floor. Of course, Kenyans and the people of Nairobi understand that I am outnumbered. I have publicly put out the number of votes that Kenyans can count on in the Senate. There are only 16 votes, people that I can count on to stand with the manifesto of ODM, the values of ODM, the values of the opposition, and to respect the Constitution and the oath that we took as elected representatives.
What do you mean only 16 votes?
There are only 16 votes.
What does that mean? Like,
those are
count on.
Okay. So, for instance, for you to pass any legislation or to stop the passage of a legislation, such as the housing bill, you need 24 votes. So we have 47 total votes. That is, each county has one vote.
Yes.
So if you have 47 senators, you need 24 to be able to do anything in the House. Unfortunately, I've run short by 8 votes. So those 16 senators are the only people I can assure Kenyans, if there is and they need to defend the Constitution or to defend devolution, those are the guys who will come through at any particular point in time. The rest of them, I can assure you, those ones cannot be counted upon to stand for anything in the House.
Hold on a minute,
yes.
Senator. 31 senators.
Yes.
You're essentially saying that if there's anything that is going to uphold the rule of law,
yes,
uphold the Constitution,
yes,
fight for the livelihoods of Kenyans,
yes,
that 31 senators will be against the Constitution?
And that is the position. And I'll give you the classic example. Last year, we had a very serious debate in the Senate on division of revenue. And essentially, the role of a senator who you would expect would be to defend your county government and ensure that you get the highest possible resource allocation. So 2 figures were put on the table, one suggested or proposed by Gachagua and Treasury of 385 billion shillings as shareable revenue to counties. Our own Committee of Finance, chaired by Senator Ali Roba, proposed that we as a Senate, with the mandate to do this work, vote for 407 billion shillings. Any rational person would expect that a senator would vote for 407. That motion was defeated because the Kenya Kwanza senators, who are the majority, voted for a lower figure. And I have asked the question in the House, then what gives you the right to complain? If you go to your county and there are no drugs in hospital, what moral authority do you have to complain? And this is the classic example. If I cannot convince you to take money, like I tried to convince them yesterday to take money on an Arsenal loss, they refused. What else can I convince you over if I can't convince you to take money for your people?